2 of episode 6 of the Drunken Gamer. Kane and Lynch. It's like, if this was released last gen, it would be pretty an 8, right? An 8, 7.5 to 8, because, you know, shooting is okay. It's the cover system, it's like, it's so stupid. Like, you think, oh, Drake's Fortune and Gears of War have that button. You just press a button and he clings to the object. And then Gears of and in Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, it's actually better than Gears because he doesn't snap. Like, because there's no roadie run in Uncharted, so it's much better. The cover system better because you could just snap to a wall or, you know, whatever. Gears of War is the same thing. You press a button. Here, you go up to a wall and automatically the computer will think for you, should he go against the wall? So you're just standing and all of a sudden, cheek, cover. Like, what? There's no button to press. You just go against a wall and you're already in cover. Like, what if I don't want to be in cover? I just want to hide, right? I'm retarded. The shooting, I know, it's like Hitman, the IO Interactive is like, shooting was like a third-person shooter, right? There's a reticule and you shoot. Here, it's like, there's a reticule, but it's like when you try to kill someone, the bullets go in all these different directions from the recoil. And you're thinking, what is the reticule for if you can't really aim at the guy unless you, like, hold down, was it left trigger, and you shoot. And it doesn't really work. It's like, I'm trying to aim for this guy's head, and it shoots his hat, shoots his leg. Kind of wonky. It's like, what? And like the animation's pretty okay, pretty mediocre. And overall, it's like a 7 out of 10 game right now. I haven't beaten it yet, and I will eventually. It's like, I only rented it, but it's definitely not $60. It's totally unfinished. Like, if it had the production values and the polish of some other games, it would have been a really, truly great game. Every game, of course, you know, money and time would result in a great game. Well, not always, but, you know, occasionally it does, but the game is horrible. I shouldn't say, it's not horrible, it's past its prime, if you know what I mean. So, I've just been playing Call of Duty 4 a lot. Online, that is. I just reached, level 14? Yeah, it's kind of small right now. I'm not at the fucking level 55 Zach is at. God, that guy, man. He's a fucking addict. Like, he didn't even do his PSN blog on the Gamers Advisory panel because he's goddamn addicted to this game. Like, he's already level 55, man. And the thing is, the trick to getting to a high level is to, like, use every weapon and max out. Because I was using the AK because I fucking love the AK. Like, Counter-Strike days, I use the AK. Here, I'm using the AK, and I already maxed out the kill meter, so I'm trying to max out the headshot meter. I'm already on level 2. But the trick is to level up your weapons, because once you level up a certain level, like you max out, you get 1,000 points. Like, that'll increase every time. Like, every time you max out a weapon, it's pretty awesome. And it's because of this, that level up system. You know, you get more weapons, you get more goods, you get more perks. It is because of this that Call of Duty 4 multiplayer is by far the best multiplayer experience out there, because it gives you incentive to play the game and to level up. Like, oh, you know what? I need to get like 50 more headshots because I want to rank up. I want to get this new perk or whatever. Because perks are like special powers, which sometimes it gives. Can't think of the fucking word. The balance issues of the game is totally off. Like, if you just enter the game and you have all these guys that are like level 20, level 30, 50, and they have all these like weapons and attachments unlocked, you'll be totally outgunned unless, because I know I went in and like, oh, with like fucking just the AK with no silencer, no scope, and you're just like using the barrel of the gun, right? And oh man, it was like, at first you totally you'll, God, this alcohol fucking kicking in. You will totally be overwhelmed, right? But just stay in there Just stay in there, and you will succeed. Because after a while, you will be gunning. You're like, there was just one moment where it's like, oh man, I am such a badass. You get when you get 7 kills in a row, and you get that attack helicopter. Oh man, that moment is so sweet. Like you see this one guy. No, because it was so. What's the more? Okay, I have only 3 more minutes, and I have to end this episode. Sorry about that. I wish I had Tekken Master's ability to upload videos really long. So I'm sorry about that. But what's nice about the game is like I want to use the headset, but I don't want to at the same time because I wear headphones. And yeah, here are my headphones. My brother gave this to me since he got Ultimate Ears, which are like fucking $1,200 earphones, and they're pretty top of the line. So he gave me these Sennheiser HD. Let's see, you could zoom out a little bit so you can see the fucking number. This camera sucks. I should get a new one. HD 595s. He had the 650s, which he won from a contest, and he sold them. So retard. But anyways, like I wear headphones, and like there's a radar in Call of Duty 4 Online, and like every time a person shoots, they will be set off they will be shown in the radar, unless you have a silencer, which you won't be shown. What I don't use is the radar. I just hear the sounds. Like you hear a gunfire, you hear it in the left speaker. Oh, totally freaking awesome! Like you hear a guy in the left, and you run to the left, and you see the guy. Oh, because he's shooting someone else. So you can get 2 kills, 2-3 kills if you follow the gunfire. That's an amazing experience. That game is so awesome. Like I haven't found any faults with the multiplayer aspect yet. You know, there's occasional lag and all that, and the unbalancing issues. I think that's why Halo has better balancing issues, because they have there's no ranking, no experience ladder or anything, so it's better in that regard. But what I like about Call of Duty 4, it just reminds me so much of Killzone, like the sprinting. You're like carrying the gun, and it's like, you're going. You see the animation of the guy carrying the gun and like waving it while he's running. Just the gunplay, you have 2 or 3s, you know, very, very fun, very, very, like, pick up and play multiplayer experience. Other than that, very cool game. If you love first-person shooters, please pick this game up. It's totally a great game. I hope we have a Gamers Advisory Panel night for this game, because it's truly very, very fun. You know, it's easy to get into. It's really hard to master, because you have to complete all the weapons. You know, you want to get all the experience points, you have to max out all the weapons. You know, you don't have to, but it's fun. You know, it's fun. And in other news, I got the DualShock 3. I paid $67 for it, which is not that much considering it's import, and I'm getting it months ahead of the US release. And first impressions, when you first carry the controller, you'll be like, whoa, this is heavy. This is very heavy not very heavy, but this is heavier than the PS3, the one bundled with the PS3. And you're thinking, oh man, $67. Was it worth sacrificing one game for a controller? And I have to say yes, because like I already tested with Uncharted, and it's awesome. Like you shoot, there's rumble. There's a barrel blowing, there's rumble. I tried like what do you call this? Try and figure out whether there's stereo rumble, which one up editor said was talking about in the MGS4, and I think he's kind of right, because I tried in the Gran Turismo 5 prologue demo, and like you see those ribs in the road. Shit, 90 minutes. When I went over them on the right tire, I could sort of feel it on the right side. Then once I like try to turn, make it go on the left, it went on the left. But I don't know if it's like my mind tricking me, or my hands tricking me, or is it just a vibration against my like my scrotum area, or you know, it's just I have to test it some more. I will post my conclusions, but it's very cool, very cool, very cool.